Hi there, thank you for stopping by to share with Julie today. I hope you're having a fantabulous day today. And yeah, it's kind of like one of those days, no sun and stuff. But anyway, guys, it's, that time of year, in the US, they celebrate Thanksgiving. I know a lot of my audience is, it's US based. And I know it's that time when people get together with family and friends and have basically a feast, because I think that's what most people look forward to most, all the food and what they call soul food. But I just wanted to chime in on this, because I'm thinking to myself, why do they call it soul food? There is no soul in soul food. There is no soul in a diet that leads to diabetes, heart disease, obesity. There's no soul in it. And because that's what it is. It's a diet that it doesn't feed the soul. A diet that feeds the soul has to be one that positively feeds every cell of the body. And that is a highly alkaline diet. And soul food is not an alkaline diet. It's largely an acid-based diet. Sometimes when I look at some of these tables, I mean, you need a microscope to see the fruits and vegetables, because oftentimes there is none. There is the turkey, the chicken, the gravy, and all of that. And I say there is no soul in soul food, because soul food, not only does it lead to health issues, that kind of diet leads to health issue. And let's face it, what people call soul food is what many people eat practically every day. It's just that at Thanksgiving they'll do it on a grand scale, and there is no soul in it, because we have reached a time in our history when we've got to wake up. We've got to wake up and realize that it is not serving us as a planet to be killing billions of animals every year for food. It does not serve us. It serves us on no level, and we are paying the price. We are paying the price with our health. We are paying the price with what is happening to the planet. And we are totally disconnected, because we live for the taste. That's what we live for. That's what drives us. We are not connected. We are not connected to our very soul. We are not truly connected, many of us, with our role in this universe, and realizing that we are special, and we are, each and every one of us are guardians of this planet, and we have to play our role as guardians. And that means that we have to take that step where we decide to stop eating animal flesh, because we look at it from our perspective, but we never look at it from the animal's perspective. The fact that they are enslaved, they are mistreated, they are treated horribly, they are genetically modified to degrees to which that there is no comfort in their lives, such as the chicken. They have bred the chicken, the fowls, to have these huge chests, because people need to have, they want their white meat, they want their chicken breast, and the chicken can barely stand. They live in fear, you know. And people turn the blind eye. People say, oh, they're animals. Ugh. That's another species. Those are other species that occupies this earth with us. And they all have a role to play, just as though we have a role to play. And it is not our right to enslave other animals. It's not our right to treat them as poorly as we do. It's not our right to, basically take away their freedom. It's just not our right to do that. And we do that and we think it's okay. And yes, I was a person who eat meat, but I started my journey as the person who needed to change my diet for health reasons. But when you get away from it, you really and truly see what it is. When people talk about humane treatment and, grass-fed beef, as if it doesn't matter if it's grass-fed. The fact of the matter is, that animal, just like the others, was basically in confinement against its will. You understand? These animals are bred. They are bred just for the sole purpose, so that somebody can have a piece of steak on their plate. Somebody can have a chicken leg. And we are paying the price. And this is what I want us to understand. We are paying the price. We pay the price with our health. We are paying the price. We are paying the price with what is happening on this planet, what is happening to this earth. We are paying the price. And we are paying the price because we are so disconnected. And as long as we continue to eat this way, we will be disconnected. We can't see because our master is now our taste bud, because we become addicted to these types of foods. And I know it's not going to be easy to move away from it, but we have to take the blinders off. And I'm not preaching to anybody per se, but I am preaching. But I just want to, say to people, begin to open your eyes. Check out documentary like What the COWSPIRACY. These are some documentaries, and anything I remember, I'll put in the link below. It's not okay. It's not okay that any animal has to give up their life so that we could have food when it's not necessary. It's not necessary. It's not a necessary part of our diet, despite what everybody, the majority at least, try to tell us. We tend to cling to our habits and things that we don't want to give up. But it must come a point where you've got to see it for what it is. I remember I remember when they were having the Olympics, in China, and some people were going all out. Oh, the Chinese, they eat dog because you have a dog for a pet. So I don't understand the disconnect. You understand? Well, I think I do to some extent, but you have a dog and the dog is your pet. The dog is almost like a family, a part of your family. And you're going all irate about the Chinese eating dogs. But then you eat a pig. What's the difference? A pig, a dog? You're still eating flesh food. That pigs are more intelligent than dogs. So that pig, could be somebody else's pet. just like your dog is your pet. So come on, we've got to like we've got to. So and I'm saying to myself, that's what I don't get. That person who is irate about what is happening, with the Chinese eating dog because they've got a dog as pet. Then they'd be sitting down in front of a steak and they don't think. That is how disconnected we have become. So disconnected. Start to look at where your food is coming from and what sacrificed its life so that you could have that food. And it's not, it is the way that we do it. It's not necessary for us to be farming animals, to force them to eat things that they are not atomically made up to eat. When you force a cow to eat chicken poop, or you force a cow to eat grains. Cows don't eat grains. Cows don't eat chicken poop. But that cow, that become its diet. That becomes its diet because it either eats that or it gets nothing. And that's how those cows, they're not healthy. They're not eating a diet which suit their biology. Grains don't suit their biology. That's what they're eating. They're sick. They're unhealthy. But guess what? That sick and that unhealthy animal becomes your meal, and you wonder why you're sick and unhealthy. We've got to start connecting the dots. We've got to start connecting the dots. Anyway, guys, that's just what I've got to say today. I hope you found it useful. Subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos. Don't forget, be the change you'd like to see in this world. Have a fantabulous day today. Ta-ta.